My name's Austin. This is the Mopar Garage, and we build cool stuff in here. What's up, guys? We're back. We're married. Life is a lot less busy. This is my fake ring, right? Because we are jumping back on a project today, finally. I have been without a daily driver for a month and a half, something like that, 2 months. The second gen has been out of commission because I ran it out of fuel to do a fuel pump. So today we are gonna jump on the fuel pump and transmission mount. So this truck has always kind of been weird when it's at a complete stop going into first. Transmission mount's shot in it, so I think that's the culprit. So we're gonna do that first. Transparency, this video might be cut into 2 parts because, well, it gives you more footage to create. So, gonna do the transmission mount probably first. I think that's pretty easy to do in these. I've done it in an automatic. But I think it's the same procedure. For those of you who haven't been following along, I will put a playlist up here, I believe. Maybe it's this side. I think it's this side. On kind of the build of this second gen. She looks a little rough right now, needs a wash, but this truck is actually, the body's not perfect on it, but mechanically it's 100%. So this was kind of a whole build. So let's get to it. Alrighty. Here's our new mount. This thing was like 14 bucks on Amazon. I think I've had it forever because I've been planning on doing this forever. But this mount is a heck of a lot better than what's on there. It looks like, I believe it goes this way, down onto the cross member. So let's get underneath, see what we're working with. If I could find my tripod for my camera, that'd be fantastic. Does not appear to be in the old Shelby. This was the last project I worked on, I think. This is my 1986 Carroll Shelby Dodge Daytona Turbo Z. For those of you who haven't been following this build, click up there. There it is. All right, here we are. This truck, like I always say, mechanically, I've gone through this thing completely. It's got some like slight dampness to things, but it's been sitting for, I don't know, a month and a half. There is not a drop of oil under this bad boy. So everything, I mean, even the pinion seal, everything, this thing doesn't leak a drop. Needs exhaust work. That's one of the few things that's left on the build sheet for this thing. Exhaust work, wheels and tires, and I think that's about it. I'm gonna leave the body the way it is because she's my daily. Transmission mount. We got 2 nuts, and then I believe, if I remember right, I think you can just jack this transmission up, and it's just these 2 bolts on either side. If I remember right. It's literally the same one as an automatic, I believe, 46RE. All right, penetrating oil on fuel tank straps. Let's see. Okay. Penetrating oil on transmission mounts. Safety spectacles are on for the impending rust. This little Makita gun here is a great little piece, but she lacks some power. Ugh. There she is. All right, well, we broke it off. That'll work too. That one too broke off. Interesting. All right, underneath is free. Now we've got these 2 on either side. I realize this angle is terrible. This tripod's just a little bit too tall underneath this truck. All right, we got our studs broken off, and then our bolts are out from the two side wings. If I remember right, all you gotta do is bring a jack over and jack up the tail shaft of the transmission, and then this thing should pop right out. We'll have to see if I have some nuts for the new mount, because these guys are frozen right onto these. So I may have something. Well, I don't have anything that quite fits, so off to the hardware store we go. We need some big old washers. Tried to get this nut off, but she is basically welded on there, so. It's a bummer the kit didn't come with new hardware. All right, quick trip down to Blackwell Hardware, 99 cents later. We've got our hardware. So now, jack this baby up, pop the old mount out, put the new one in. Alrighty. Jack the tail shaft up just slightly in an extremely safe manner. And then when you install this thing, you got the first thing you want to do, I mean, you get it through the slots on the cross member, but put the bolts in either side, and you have to kind of take the transfer case and move that about a bit to get those bolts to go. I didn't film it, but now the bolts are started. I think step one is to tighten those on either side. All right, we got to drop back down. These two bolts are tight. These guys look like they're going to line up exactly where the washers were on the last one, which is great. Speaking of the last one, I wonder why my truck was having a hard time going in first gear. That baby is toast. I bet that's original. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, those washers are about lined up with where they were before, which is awesome. Nope. There it is. And there we have it. Brand new transmission mount. Oh my God, what a difference. Oh, that's butter. Holy crap. Didn't realize how bad this thing was shifting. All right. All right, guys, that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Transmission mount. I didn't realize how bad this thing was shifting. It always kind of went into first gear a little bit hard. I never let it bother me too much, and then throw a transmission mount in this thing, and I'm telling you, it is a different truck, man. That is incredible how easy this thing. It's not without even running. That is awesome. We will test drive it, but probably not until after we do the fuel pump. So that'll be the next video. I might start on it tonight. Probably won't finish the fuel pump till tomorrow, so that'll be a separate video. That fuel pump hopefully takes care of that idle issue that we've been having for a year now. That's the last possible thing I can think of. A subscriber suggested it to me, so we're going to throw a fuel pump in it. This thing should be 100% besides the exhaust if that fuel pump fixes that idle. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. We will see you on the next one.